To stay on top, the Industrial Distribution Program needs the best facilities and the resources to grow.
And as an institution, we need private support in order to further our program and remain a top-tier program.
You cannot reach the level of excellence. You cannot have the facilities that you need, and you cannot have the equipment that you want your students to train on unless you receive outside gifts and donations.
The most important part of my education in the industrial distribution is by far the hands-on experience here I get at Texas A&M.
Texas A&M University, rich in tradition, rich in diversity, rooted in excellence since 1876. Without a doubt, one of the best educations money can buy. With no exception, the Industrial Distribution Program at Texas A&M University holds true to the core values Aggies are known for.
To understand the Industrial Distribution Program and what it achieved, you really have to step back a little bit and look at the history of the program. J.R. Thompson and the Warren Electric Group infused a tremendous amount of energy, provided jobs for our students, brought their suppliers, large corporations like Rockwell, Allen Bradley. Mr. Thompson was a visionary, and he created a program that is truly unique. And we owe that to Mr. Thompson's vision and to the hard work of early faculty members who did so much to build this. Once Mr. Thompson had made his contribution, there needed to be ones to follow it because that was the business model. This was a program created by industry, directed by industry, and supported by industry.
Texas A&M is known for respect and integrity, and that's something that's lived every single day in the Industrial Distribution Program.
So I see the contributions that the ID department does for my company specifically, but for our industry as a whole. I had to give back to the organization more than just my time, but also my monetary assets also.
I'm a firm believer that we spend part of our lives learning and gathering and gaining, but there's another part of our lives where we give back. And there's nothing to be more proud of than to help kids.
For over 50 years, the Industrial Distribution Program at Texas A&M University has been maintained and supported by industry. These generous donations have created laboratories for education and research, funded faculty development, and recruited the top minds in distribution to teach our students. With more applicants than spots available, the Industrial Distribution Program has expanded to over 500 students and is at a critical point of needing bigger and better facilities to keep up with the high demand for quality education.
To stay on top, we have to have the best facilities to deliver education, the best laboratories, the best classrooms, the best educational equipment. But we also need to be the knowledge leader. And to be the knowledge leader, we need to continue to bring cutting-edge research to the marketplace.
One of the secrets to the rankings of our engineering program, and in particular the Industrial Distribution Program, is through the generous gifts of donors and corporations and people and funding for not only our laboratories, but also for the work that our faculty do to keep them on the cutting edge of the material so that when our students graduate, they go out into the workplace and are highly sought after because they're relevant.
With generous donations, the Industrial Distribution Program can really fund different research initiatives. Something that I'm personally interested in is emerging technologies, something that's still even new to the industry. Learning these things at Texas A&M University, I'm going to be able to take them and move them to the real world and apply them in different businesses that I go into throughout my life.
It would go into classrooms, research, labs, professors, everything needed to boost that education. Not only would it help me and all the other students, but having that extra emphasis on our education makes us work harder to give back to what's been given to us.
I'm able to use funding from the J.R. Thompson Chair to help with faculty and staff development. For example, when faculty go to conferences to present papers, I can aid in those expenses. Or when staff goes to meetings for their professional development, I can aid in that regard. Because in today's challenging environment, there is not as much state funding available to aid in those endeavors.
Texas A&M is home to the only university-sanctioned distribution research center in the world, meaning that every penny received makes a huge difference in the future of distribution operations and research worldwide.
Setting up an endowment is fairly simple. The Texas A&M Foundation manages the school's endowment, and the donor can set up an endowment to benefit faculty, students, laboratories, college support of any sort. funding one faculty member at the end of the day will have a profound impact on as many students as that faculty member teaches or helps out along the way. And endowments help ensure that Texas A&M is and remains the great place that it is today because of the permanent source of funding that is provided by an endowment.
You have money to give to the organization, back to the school. It's part of what we do as former students at A&M. Not only that, you get a great tax deduction. You're going to get your name, you're going to get your company's recognition through the area that it should be recognized, and that is in the industrial distribution.
What's your reason to give?
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 Everyone has their own vision to perpetuate, and we want you to live that vision. When you give to the Industrial Distribution Program, you can choose that vision.